In the astrology of March 27th, we are on the day of the metal tiger. And the metal tiger is a very strong energy because it's not just about strength itself, but it's about understanding what to do when strength isn't enough. Understanding that you have within yourself cunning, you have cleverness, you have the ability to move through certain obstacles without needing to necessarily break through them. And it's interesting because the correlating transit I was looking at for today was going to be Mars in its octile with Chiron. And so part of the power of this energy is that Chiron will, set up these events where a person, oftentimes in this case, will set up like a blockade in front of you in your life. They'll basically say, you can't go in this direction. I'm stopping you from making some kind of progress. And of course, what Mars wants more than anything is to continue to progress, continue to work, to continue to fight, continue to move forward in some way. And so in this octile, this is not always about the call to break through those obstacles, but to find other ways around, or to find alternative methods entirely, or even sometimes to continue what it is that you are going to do without other people's approval. So it's an interesting dynamic that happens, but oftentimes what will sort of come across is it will bring up what's going to happen in the upcoming square that Mars will make to Chiron. So for example, right now we are in the waning octile, and so we're getting some final information about, in many cases, past blockades, past things that have happened where other people stood in your way. And so there might be part of you that feels very triggered by this, or you're having almost a moment where it's like there's these flashbacks to times where other people have stopped you, and it's almost conditioned you, or at least it feels like it's tried to condition you. And so this is a moment where, as you break through this octile, and as you allow yourself to overcome some of these obstacles, or just to not fret when you can't get through some of them right here and now, to prepare for this upcoming conjunction, where then there's some sort of peace that is made. Mars kind of reclaims its throne because, of course, it will be in Aries when it conjuncts Chiron. And then it sort of prepares for the upcoming octile and the upcoming square that it's going to experience once it's in Cancer. And so there's a lot to learn from this. And it's not just about don't be discouraged, but it's about understanding the lessons that are there when people try to block us from doing things, and recognizing what people really can or can't stop us from actually doing. Maybe they can stop us from, say for an example, if you were trying to publish a poem in a particular journal, maybe that publisher can reject your work, but it doesn't stop you from being published. You might go to 100 other places and receive 99 other rejections, only to finally receive your 100th letter and it's an acceptance. And so there's a lot of energy right now in the collective that is telling us it's not so much that you have to push through and succeed at this particular path. It's about not giving up and being able to continue in your spirit, because no other person, no external force can ever really stop you from doing what it is that you need to do. So thank you very much for tuning in today, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.